Hello Taurus, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea, Rhea for short, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading from the 31st of August to the 6th of September 2020 for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. I hope you're well, Taurus. Can't believe we're nearly in September. Crazy how it's gone so quickly in the last couple of months. Okay, so let's pull your first overarching message or energy for the week. So what do we have for Taurus, please? What is the message Taurus needs to hear? This is the Druid Tarot deck. Nice cards, but they're a little bit big. Yeah, I don't like shuffling the other way. Okay, what do we have for Taurus, please? Message that Taurus needs to hear, thank you. I'm just going to take the one that's turned up. Okay, Taurus, we have Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Okay, message for Taurus, please. Message for Taurus. 31st of August to the 6th of September 2020, please. Angels, spirits, guides. Okay. We have let your intentions be known. Okay, angels, what is the message for Taurus, please? Message for Taurus. We have compromise. Okay. Alright, Taurus, so I pull four cards. The first card is you, second card is your challenge, third card is advice from spirit, fourth card is your outcome, and then we clarify the cards and go deeper into the message. It won't resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates with you. Okay. What do we have for Taurus, please? Angels, spirits, guides. Okay. So right off the bat, I've got the Chariot and we have the Six of Pentacles. Your challenge, we have the Fool. Ten of Wands is advice from Spirit. And your outcome, Taurus, we have the Temperance card. Okay, what is the message for Taurus, please? Message for Taurus. Angels, spirits, guides, message that Taurus needs to hear. And this is 31st of August to the 6th of September 2020, please. What is the message Taurus needs to hear? Okay, so Taurus, I've got the King of Pentacles. This is you for me as a reader, and we have the Six of Swords. The Fool energy is clarified by the Six of Wands. Lovely. Again, victory energy. Pull two. Interesting for this. We have the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. This is the advice from Spirit. And the Temperance card, we have clarified by the Five of, oh my goodness, we've got the Ace of Wands here. Taurus, when I'm feeling with this energy, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is a sense of achievement, accomplishment, money, greater material success. You might be going for more money. You might be going for more recognition. You know, this is somebody who understands how to They understand their own worth, their own practical capabilities to bring success into their lives. Somebody who's worked very, very hard and they're getting the reward. It's a card of luxury, it's a card of abundance, it's a card of financial success. I feel this is very good in terms of your money career. Now here's the interesting thing. I've got the minstrel, let your intentions be known. I feel somebody may be offering you something. Now somebody may be making you aware of a business opportunity. There could be a business partnership. There could be a promotion that's available to you now. Everything which will allow you to earn more money, to be more successful than you are already. Because I do feel for some of you, you have been working incredibly hard, and this is where the hard work that you've been doing is rewarded in some way. You might either be headhunted, or Taurus, it might well be an internal promotion that somebody's telling you about. There's a level of compromise here, maybe. I mean, it could be in terms of the package, in terms of what you want here, but there is absolutely success associated with this. So yeah, I'm feeling that quite strongly here. Sometimes the Nine of Pentacles can be somebody who's self-sufficient. So it can be linked to an entrepreneur or somebody who may be offered a partnership or maybe offered a role in a new business. You know, it can be that kind of energy as well. The Six of Pentacles with the Chariot. I do feel for some of you there is victory. You're being told to go for something now. It's almost like somebody may be getting into contact with you saying you should go for this because it's your time to receive. It's something that you deserve. You've been working hard. I mean, this is the universe saying it's your time to receive. It's time to go for something, go for a goal, go for whatever this opportunity is for you. And I definitely feel it's in terms of money and career. And like I said, you might be headhunted. It might be something within your current organisation that someone tells you to go for a vacant role that's next level up. Could be to do with an independent partnership as well. I do feel for some of you that with the King of Pentacles and Six of Swords, now the Six of Swords is an energy of transitions, change. It can be about moving from troubled waters to calmer waters, but it can also be about just life transitions. Because this is an Aquarian energy. It's somebody who's going for a new vision. Moving from somewhere and going to something where it's better. Now, it might well be that, certainly with this Ten of Wands, I mean, this could be overwork. This could be carrying heavy responsibility, working very hard. And I do feel for some of you, this is where you are gaining some positive shift in your circumstances, because this is you. The Six of Swords, I do feel for some of you, is you in that life transition. You're being told to go for something now. I do feel that you're heading towards something even better here, because this is where you sit in your throne. This is the Taurus energy for me as a reader. This is somebody who understands how to build and maintain success on every level. I mean, this is material success. He's built a castle. He understands his own self-worth, self-value to make money. He understands his own self-worth, value to run a successful business. He understands how to be successful in business and career and money areas in particular. So I do feel for some of you, Taurus, that things that might well be that things are changing. I mean, there's a positive shift. Some of you might have to relocate for this. It might just be this is a life transition for you in terms of your money and career. But I do feel for some of you there's better ahead. Because the Fool is, go for it. Take that leap of faith. Take that chance. This powerful new beginning is opening up for you. And if you do, there's a victory. So I do feel for some of you, and I do see a card of competition here. And this is a card of recognition as well. I do feel the cards. I mean, maybe some of you are reserved about going for something because obviously it can be uncertain times right now. Some of you might be holding back a little bit, and obviously you have to make your own judgment calls here. But I do feel for some of you that there will be success. You will be victorious if you go for something here. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And the Ten of Wands, you know, Taurus, I'm seeing as you've worked hard for this. I do feel for some of you, this is an energy of working hard. You know, this can sometimes be about burdens. Sometimes this can also be, for me as a reader, like glass ceiling as well. When you've been working so hard and you don't feel like you're being promoted or getting anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a Saturnian energy, the Ten of Wands. It's where you might be hitting that boundary, that glass ceiling, that limit that either the world is putting on you, or, you know, the company that you're working for is putting on you, whatever this is. And yet you've been working so hard here. The message is, I do feel for some of you, that with the King of Swords, now the King of Swords is, there may well be an opportunity here to earn more money. I mean, the King of Swords is somebody who understands how to see the big picture, get perspective, make decisions, take authority, take charge of their situation. And you might be going for a new vision here, a new goal, a new objective here. This is somebody who sits on top of a cliff. You know, you can see the cliff. They get perspective. They're above the clouds. It's crystal clear blue thinking. This is somebody who may be making a plan or putting a plan into action. He's a strategic king. He's very good with the mind, applying the mind as well. So it might well be for some of you, there is some kind of opportunity where you can get more money, more security, not just for you, but for your family or for people who are valued to you. You know, this is generations of family and they've built their castle here. You might be giving something some deep thought here as well, but I do feel that this is about maybe putting a new plan into action. Or this might be the advice from Spirit in terms of put a new plan into action and focus on a new goal, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Because I do feel for some of you, there is something that is within your grasp here. The Temperance card is a really beautiful energy of adapt. Adapt to the environment that you're within. Now, the Temperance card comes after the Death card in the Major Arcana. It can be where maybe there's been deep change or where there could have been endings, but I'm really feeling for you, Taurus. I mean, that could be, you might be adapting to the situation to do with the pandemic. It might well be in terms of demands on your personal life now. You're needing to adapt and open up to find flow in your life again. And I do feel for some of you, you might have learned or got greater understanding of the past, of what you've been through in the past and where you've been. But I do feel that this is about adapt to a changing environment now for some of you. Temperance energy is a beautiful energy. You know, the Temperance card is linked to Sagittarius. And I'm really feeling that energy really strongly here because it's linked with this. It might well be for some of you where you might have glass ceilings, or where you might have worked really hard. You could have hit glass ceilings here, Taurus. I do feel for some of you, opportunity is opening up for you now. Remember, Sagittarius is ruled by the Wheel of Fortune. And Sagittarius is the archer that fires the arrow into the air. And that arrow flies beyond the immediate visibility. It is about opening your mind to new horizons here as well. And feeling for some of you, that is very much linked with this energy too. Because it's an energy of flow, of being in your flow. And it's an energy of expansion, new opportunity, new connections. You know, it's almost like when you find your flow, everything starts to happen, the world starts opening up for you. It's a really interesting energy. And I do feel that this is very much linked with the Five of Wands is competition. I do feel, you know, some of you, that there is an element that you might be competing for something here, and this is the opportunity. The Ace of Wands is the hand of God offering you the opportunity. So I do feel that there's an element here, Taurus, of beating the competition, being in your flow, opening up to new horizons now, and just finding your flow of life, you know? I think you're just finding your element as well, doing what you do best. But it might well be for some of you, with this opportunity, you need to say, yes, I do want to go for this. Yes, I do want to go for this internal promotion. Yes, I do want to be considered for this for an interview with, you know, a new company. Yes, I do want to consider, you know, joining a new business venture, you know, as a partner, you know, all of this kind of energy. It won't be for everybody, this. There may well be a level of compromise that's needed here. It might well be in your package, possibly. But honestly, with the cards on the table, I don't really see that being a major issue. I do feel that there is an element here of beating the competition, because there's so many victory cards. And yeah, I just feel that new horizons are calling you here. Okay, Taurus, let's pull the final card. Okay, what do we have for Taurus, please? Message for Taurus. Final message for our Taurians, please. Final message over Taurus, please. Final message for Taurus, please. There's too many cards there, Taurus. There's about 6 cards. Final message for Taurus, please. Thank you. Final message for Taurus. 31st of August to the 6th of September 2020. Thank you. Oh, wow. We have the horse, free spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. It feels very much finding a new path, you know. It feels being in your element as well here. And we have Phoenix, empower. Fire activations bring creative and spiritual freedom. I do feel for some of you, you know, the Phoenix rising is rising in your light. You know, but it's out with the old and in with the new, in a way. And I do feel for some of you, there is some kind of change coming your way, like I said, that is moving you from one part of your life to another, whether it's within a company, whether it's with a business venture, whether it's being headhunted in some situation for a new company. For some of you, I do feel that you are going through some kind of powerful transition. And my goodness, there is such an exciting opportunity that you are moving towards that will allow you to build your own wonderful, successful castle at the end of this. So this is a promise of growth. This is a promise of excitement, very much in line with your passions and designs, but the wands are very much associated with success. So it's a beautiful, beautiful energy here, Taurus, of the beginnings of a new level of success for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.